So this here is by far the best survival kit you can have. And I'm going to show you what I did here. This is just a standard small backpack like you get for a kid. I paid, I think, $4 for this at the dollar store. So everything in here you could survive off of, no problem, for months. So I'm going to go one by one item here. This is a mesh jacket. This will keep bugs off you. And I'm going to put it closer to the camera here. I don't have a lot of room in this house, so that's why I'm on the floor here. But this basically will protect you from bugs. Okay, this here cost me $4. It's not opened yet. This here is a stainless steel mug. It's also got the latch on it here. And that way you can clip it on your belt or whatever. Great for boiling water. I'm going to sit down like this so I don't hurt my feet. Great for boiling water. Great for getting water. Whatever. $4. This here I got off Amazon. It is an AM FMN weather band radio. It also has a solar panel on it. It also has a flashlight on it. So you're never going to have to worry about a flashlight, radio. There you go. Solar panel to charge it. And if you can't get solar panel, sorry, not solar panel, if you can't get any sun, it has this wind up tool here. As you can see, it's charging when I do this. And you got a flashlight, radio, and as well, you can actually charge your phone with this. It has a USB port right in there. Closer for you guys to see. So, charge your phone with this in any emergency. I got 3 of these weather blankets and emergency blankets. Been a long day. These are basically just a type of foil, and they keep you warm. Kind of as if you're baking a baked potato, you wrap it around you. It keeps the heat insulated in your body. I got 3 of them because they're super compact. They're only $1.25 each, and the reason I got 2 extra, I'll get to that in a minute. A poncho. So obviously everyone here knows what a poncho is. To keep the rain off you. Don't need to go into that. Duct tape. Multi-purpose. Numerous things I can do with that. $1.25. I got this at a dollar store. It is, it kind of looks like tape, but what it is flag ribbon. So if you're lost or you're trying to keep track on where you're going, you wrap this around a tree and tie it, and you can find your way back. Or if you're lost, people will be able to see someone's been in this area. Another thing in this survival kit, 2 cherry bomb, not the ones in the US because I'm in Canada. They're illegal here, the real cherry bombs, but these things are really loud. They go up, they explode, and the reason I got these is because you can light these off. It will scare an animal away easily, and it can also be used as a type of a flare if you're lost. To if a helicopter or plane's flying over you, shoot one of these up, and they're massively loud. You can hear these from at least 5 miles away, no problem. $1.25 each. I got 2 of them. Scares animals, flare, you name it. Solar charger for my phone, and this has the 1 amp and 2.1 amp. It's solar powered, so if I'm lost and I have my phone on me, which I'll get to that in a minute, this can charge my phone. I also have an old GPS in here, which I'm going to get to. I can actually just charge this. I'll never run out of power with this thing right here. So that's another item. Fire starting sticks. These cost me $2.50. If you're in the middle of the winter or it's rained, you can get a fire starter with these. Very essential. This here, I paid $2.50 for. It's an emergency camping shelter. It's basically a tent made of the same material that this is, this foil stuff, except it makes a triangular shape and it's a tent. Thing is it doesn't have the entrance and exit ends on it, and when I said I'd get to these later is why I got 2 extra of these, so I can put these down as a wind blockage, and then I have an extra one for an emergency blanket. This here, super thin as you can see. I know I brought this up, you can carry water with this, but obviously it's going to spill if you're carrying it. This here is a water container with the belt clip on it, and pull this off. You can put water in here. Sorry, take this off. Use this to fill up water if you're at a stream or a spring or whatever, and you'll always have water on your belt. Super thin, lightweight. The whole goal of this survival kit is to keep things as lightweight as possible, but to have every possible thing I need in here to survive with. So this here, $1.25 at the dollar store. I have, and I'm going to get to this part in a minute, a couple lures. And this here, I'm going to get close, is a fishing spindle. I could be getting the name wrong. I haven't fished in like 10 years. It's to reel the fishing rod in. Anyone laughing at me, I don't blame you. This here is the actual fishing rod. I bought this off Wish. It cost me $15. You pull this out, as you can see, it turns into a makeshift fishing rod. So that reel on there attaches to this. So if you're lost and you're near a body of water, fishing is probably the easiest way to catch anything in a survival mode. Instead of trying to snare a rabbit or something like that. As you can see, it's very small, but it works. I've already actually added really good line to this, so that's already done. It didn't come with the line. This here is an old TomTom GPS I had for my car back in the days when GPS was not available in most cars. Now I have it in my new Equinox, and it works still. It gives us my direction and has everything I need to find my way, and the battery is completely destroyed on it, but that's why I have the solar charger, and it does connect to USB, which I pre-packaged in the package here. So a very big survival kit, as you can see so far, but everything in here you will be able to survive no problem, and I'm not even halfway done. First aid kit, bug repellent, alcohol wipes, bandages, elastic support bandage is what it's called. So if you have a sprained ankle, one of those compression bands you put around. I got some band-aids in here, some sponges. I even had some amoxicillin in here, as well as some anti-inflammatory naproxen for pain, and amoxicillin for infection. I have here and I will open this one, your standard Swiss Army knife. I paid $4 for this at the dollar store. It has everything on it. It has a screwdriver, a corkscrew, 2 knives, saw blade, can opener. For $4, it was amazing. I'm not going to sit here and pull all these open because my fingernails are too short at the moment. But I'll just give you a quick example. That's the knife. As I said, my fingernails are too short, but numerous things you need on there. I got this. It's also similar to this, but this is a fork. There's also a knife on it. It breaks apart. And this isn't really needed in a survival situation, but I probably could have just got a spoon. But I figured a spoon would be good for digging, for worms, for bait if the time came. And it also has an extra knife in case my other one went dull. If I'm in a survival situation and I'm stuck out for months at a time, if it comes down to that, you've all seen Castaway. Not bad to have a second knife. So that's that. This here, I will take this apart for you guys. This here is a waterproof bag, as you can see. So if I'm having to cross a river or something, I could put most anything in here that I can't get wet, such as my solar charger, my GPS, anything, this in here, and this will prevent it from getting wet. I paid, I believe, $3, maybe $4 for this at the dollar store. So not, it's a good thing to have. You can also use it for carrying things if you catch fish, whatever. This, very important. I bought this from Amazon too. This was, I think it was $25. I can't remember. It is a life straw. So this allows you to drink water out of a stream as long as it's not salt water. And again, I live in Canada, so we have a lot of lakes here. You can use this and drink water right out of the stream or lake, whatever water source, as long as it's fresh water, and this will prevent you from getting sick. They're a little expensive, but definitely a great survival item. This, I think you guys already know why I would need tissues. You know, hopefully if you're lost, it's only for a day or two, but at least the first day it'd be nice to go to the bathroom without using leaves. So also a good fire starter if needed. Another pack, just in case I have diarrhea. This here, I also got very cheap. I think this was $4. This holds up to 250 pounds. It's a lot of rope. I believe this is about 75 feet of rope. It's very thin. So using it for climbing, you know, probably close to impossible, but this will hold up to 250 pounds. And I weigh about 175 pounds. So if you could figure a way to climb with this, but rope is good in any survival situation for numerous reasons. A headlamp. Again, I already have the flashlight here, so this is not super necessary, but I paid $2.50 for this at the dollar store, so why not add to it? I don't even know if there's batteries in this, but headlamp. This here is a definite thing you need to have. Great survival item. It has a whistle on it. It has a compass built on the end. You can put it around your neck. Also, you know, if there's any wild animals, a whistle generally scares them away. You can also use it for signaling people if they're looking for you. And what it does is it opens up as well, this particular model. And what I did is I put matches in here, just your basic wood matches, and a couple strikers from a couple match boxes. So, and this is waterproof. It's got the waterproof seal around it. As you can see, the rubber there. So even if this gets wet, you're not going to have a problem. And I just realized it has a Flint Striker on here, which I'm not going to do because I'm inside my house right now, but very small. But I have another one, and I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, I forgot I even put this in there. A bottle of vodka. If you're lost, it's a little shooter. I think I got it on a free one or something. But wouldn't be bad in a survival situation. Ziploc bag. Again, you can use this for waterproof, multi-purpose. And that's it for the main part. And as you can see, I do have a lot of stuff here. But everything has a purpose. Heat pack. These are like $1.25 at Dollar Tree. And I know you guys in the US have these there. These last up to 12 hours. So again, if you're lost in the woods or something, this will keep you warm. Biggest problem you're going to have if you're lost, especially in the winter, is getting frostbite on your toes or your fingers. So this has 2 packs in it. Definitely help until you can get a fire going, which I have the necessary materials to do that. I have a compass here that I also bought. Another compass. I know I already have one. This one has a ruler on it as well as a magnifying glass. And the reason I wanted this is because the magnifying glass, you can use the sun to start a fire as well. I'm pretty good at it actually. So I'll do a little close up on that. It also has a rope here so I can put it around my neck and easily find direction. This here is just a SIM card, and I'll get to that in a minute. Why? It's because I have a really old crappy cell phone in here. What I've did on here is I've uploaded numerous survival guides that tell you what plants are edible in North America. Tons of survival stuff I found. It's all in here. This thing's probably got like 4 gigabytes of space. Really crappy old phone. I think I got it back in 2012. I don't know. Cheapest one. But the reason I have this is because if there is a cell signal, I need to put the SIM card in it. So for this one, to dial 911, or I don't know if it will work. It might, but just in case, because I came with this and I didn't use this company. This here is just some instructions on how to find your way with a compass. Piece of paper for fire starting material. Piece of foil. Can't remember why I put this in, but there was a reason. An orange pencil, and the reason I picked orange is in case you drop it, easy to find, great for writing notes, whatever. Here, some more stuff I have. This here is a magnesium. This is magnesium with a Flint Striker on the side. This can start a fire all by itself. It even comes with the kind of loose, but I don't want to take this off right now. But when you hit that, it will spark, and then you can scrape magnesium off. It will get a fire going. This here is an actual Flint Striker that I got off Amazon. It's made by Coglins. As you can see, it gives you a spark if you have something flammable to ignite. This here is something I did. This will teach you actually how to find direction with just your watch if you have one. So I put that in there. I already know this, have memorized this, but more fire starting material. This here is a band, and what this has is rope similar to this. Got the same stuff, strong rope, and you put it on your wrist. And I believe there's about 25 feet of rope in this if you untangle it, but you keep this on your wrist, and if you never know what you could use rope for in a survival situation. It works in so many forms. So another thing I've added to my set here. Oh, batteries. This was for the headlamp. Again, this isn't really needed. I already have a solar flashlight that I can wind up and use limitlessly because I don't need a power source other than solar power or to wind it up. But I just added this in there because why not, right? And last but not least, a couple safety pins. That and the reason I think I did these come in handy for many things. Little Ziploc bag. But as I was saying last but not least, just a standard Bic lighter. Bic is the best. You know, you can get these wet, whatever. These are the best lighters you can buy for the price. So a lighter, you know, if I run out of, if this breaks, I have the Flint Striker. I have the magnesium with the Flint Striker. I have a solar charger that I could connect, take the wires apart, and light one of these alcohol pads that I have in my medical kit. There's no way I'm going to not be able to start a fire with what I have in here. And as you can see, with everything I have, you could easily survive off this kit. This is by far the best survival kit. Yes, it's heavy, no doubt about it. You probably don't need everything in here, but to have this in your house with everything I've had in here, this only takes up half the bag and maybe weighs 7 pounds. So good to keep around your house or whatever, in case if you're going out hiking, there's enough room in here to put the rest of your stuff in. If you get lost, you have everything in here you need. You don't even need to build a shelter because, as I showed you, that emergency tent, emergency blankets, enough to start a fire even if it's wet. This is the ultimate survival kit. Thanks for watching.